Hey everyone, sorry I'm late. Rough morning getting my family out the door this morning, so I'm running a few minutes behind from where I wanted to be. But I just want to hop on live. I've been doing the Whole30, which I've been talking about on social media. I'm halfway through the challenge. I'm on day 18 today. I kicked the coffee, like the daily coffee habit, a couple years ago. So it's not something that I personally struggle with, but I know a lot of you love your morning coffee and you love it creamy and sugary and delicious. So I've heard from quite a few people that say like, hey, I'm kind of interested in doing this Whole30 thing, but like, how do I give up my coffee? Like, what do I do about my coffee? So I've been experimenting with some recipes so that I can help not only the ladies in the group that I'm running right now, but if I run this group again, I can share that with those ladies too. Plus, I'm always up for finding healthier ways to make things you enjoy. Welcome, Diane. All right, so I made a pot of black coffee, shown here. I've been experimenting with some different organic coffees from Earth Fare. Like I said, I don't drink it all the time, so I've been trying to find a really good coffee that I can drink black. And this is my personal favorite right now. It's by the Cleveland Coffee Company. Shop local. I'm a Cleveland girl. So this is actually made in Cleveland. It's a small batch roaster up in Cleveland. Cleveland Coffee. I like the Ethiopia. And the reason I bought it, it's a medium roast. I kind of like stronger coffee, but it was marked light acidity, which coffee usually bothers my stomach. And this one doesn't. Plus it's organic, okay? So I made some coffee. I'm going to put this pot down before I burn myself. Okay, and I measured out, I have this jumbo cup that my friend Kelly sent me. There's probably, I'm going to say 12 to 14 ounces of coffee in here. It's more than 1 cup, but definitely not 2. So you want to get out your blender. I have a Vitamix, which I love. Hello, some people are joining, so welcome. Cooking 101 with Noelle. So I'm going to pour it in here and try not to get it all over my kitchen. All right, so that's like 12 to 14 ounces of hot black coffee. Okay, you're going to think this is weird if you've never heard of bulletproof coffee before. But what we're going to put in is some coconut oil. This is my personal favorite brand at the moment. Virgin and unrefined organic coconut oil. Okay, that's our first ingredient. The next ingredient, typically for bulletproof coffee, people put in butter. But since I'm doing the Whole30, I'm cutting out dairy. But there's one exception to the rule. You can have clarified butter or ghee, which is spelled Ghee. And basically when you have butter, there is fat in it, of course, and then there's water, and then there's milk proteins in it. So what you do with clarified butter is you cook the butter down and take the milk proteins out. So those of you that are sensitive to dairy can still have this and it doesn't have the milk protein, which usually causes the issue for people. Okay, so this is, I'm pretty sure this is a grass-fed butter, ghee, and it actually has vanilla bean baked into it. So I'll show you this again. I picked this up at Earth Fare. I haven't really used ghee before, but so that's our second ingredient. And then if you want it even more flavorful, you can put in a little like vanilla extract or caramel extract or almond extract or whatever you prefer. Now for the Whole30, typical vanilla extract is not included because it's made with alcohol, and alcohol is off the plan. But I found this also at Earth Fare. I don't know if you can see it, the Simply Organic brand. It is a non-alcoholic vanilla extract, okay? So I'm going to put this one in as well. Now you have to experiment with the amount that you put in. Typically I always heard like a teaspoon of the coconut oil, a teaspoon of butter, and then a teaspoon of vanilla extract, excuse me, into a cup of coffee. That's way too much for me. I tried that and it was way too creamy. But if you're used to having a lot of cream in your coffee, you might really like it, okay? I'm only going to use half a teaspoon. So all you do is put in, I'm going to put half a teaspoon of the coconut oil. And then I'm going to put half a teaspoon of the clarified butter in it, which has the vanilla flavoring in it. I think it's kind of mild, but So we're going to put that in. Okay. And then to get a little bit more flavor, I'm going to put some of that vanilla extract in as well. Again, just half a teaspoon. So you can experiment with how much you like. If you like it really creamy, you can put in more. So not only is this taking out the icky ingredients that you don't want, the artificial flavors and artificial ingredients, but it's also giving you a dose of healthy fat in the morning, which is really good for your body. Okay? And then you're going to turn it on. This blender is super loud, so bear with me a second. Okay, that's it. Excuse me, I have a really annoying cough. Okay, and then I'll move the camera so you can see it. But it comes out, let's see if we can do this. It comes out nice and creamy and frothy, almost like a latte. Okay, and it's really good. So you can put whatever flavoring you like in it. Like I said, any kind of extract to put in it. But it's this creamy, delicious, frothy coffee, and it has healthy fat in it. It's Whole30 approved. It's not going to spike your sugar like regular creamer is. So that's a quick recipe for you. Something else I like to do. This is a little bit actually too creamy for me because I've been drinking it black. So I will probably dump half that cup and then add black coffee to it to make it and not quite as creamy. But something else you can do for Whole30 is put in some 100% unsweetened cocoa or cacao. I've been doing that with a little bit of the non-alcoholic vanilla extract. That's really good as well. So you can use 100% unsweetened cocoa and mix that in. Again, that's not going to give you a sugar spike, but it's just going to give a little flavor to your coffee. So I hope that helps. If you want me to jot down the recipe or anything like that, just post below. Or if you have any questions on the Whole30, shoot me a note or post below. I'm happy to share what I'm learning. Have a great day, everyone.